Great Monday afternoon, everyone. I pray that you all had a great Mother's Day weekend or just a great weekend in general. And I wanted to jump on real quick to talk to you guys about the word transition. Now, this past Friday, I was in a meeting and there were some great nuggets that were dropped. But one of the words that we focused on was transition. And this word has been ringing in my head since Friday because when you think about transition, it's inevitable. It has to happen. So what is transition? It's the process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. And just thinking about that word, just, life is full of transitions. When we are implanted or embedded in our mother's womb from birth, that's one state of transition because there was no fetus there, but then boom, bam, bam, mommy and daddy got together, fetus is there, another transition. The baby is born, that is another transition from being a fetus to an infant. This is a newborn baby. And then the baby has to then transition to toddler state, then has to transition to adolescent state, then has to transition to teen, thus till adult, and so forth and so forth. So it's inevitable. The baby cannot stay in the womb. It has to at some point transition out of. And when you think about life, there are so many states in our life that we have to transition. We try to stay in an infant state as regards to our mindset or as regards to businesses, relationships, or whatever venture you are currently in. You have to transition out of it. Change is inevitable. And so many people resist change because one, they're comfortable in their current situation, or two, they are afraid of the unknown. So, we can understand why transition can be it can be a scary thing, but yet it has to take place. The lack of transition can stall the process in your life. The lack of transition can stall the growth of a business. It can stall the growth of marriages, the family. It can stall the growth of you in school, you not wanting to transition because you're comfortable in a place. I came from a ministry where I was there for like almost 14 years, and I seen the lack of transition cause the demise and cause members to disperse. When people resist transition, it opens up the floodgates for things to come in, which the biggest enemy of transition is offense. And I've seen an offensive spirit, I've seen an offensive state take precedent over transition, which then costs leadership to isolate, separate, to control. And when you finally come into the true knowledge of God, and you truly come into the knowledge of who you are and what you were ordained to be in God, being in a place that doesn't transition, it will make you so uncomfortable. It's like you a size 8 trying to fit in a size 2 pair of jeans. That's not going to work. You're going to bust out the seams of it. And that's what it is as far as transition. It's inevitable. So the more you try to stay in a state where you have outgrown, you're going to look real foolish. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to be able to move. The blood circulation is going to stop. You have to be ready to move with the flow and move with the times and embrace transition. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to watch a caterpillar turn into a butterfly and see the beautiful colors that come from it and see how it flies and no longer has to walk on ground. You need to become that thing. You need to become who you were called to be in God and fly into your destiny, fly into your purpose, fly into your dreams, fly to your goals. No longer stay in a state that you have outgrown. So embrace transition. I really, this word is just ringing because I want you guys to really look over your life and see in a state of where you're being stagnant in, where you're stagnant due to the fact that you do not want to transition. Allow transition to take its course. Allow yourself to move from one state to another. Don't remain in your infant state in life. Don't remain in your adolescent state in life. Don't remain in your teen state in life. Wherever you're supposed to be, go. The worst thing to see is someone in their 60s still bopping around like they 15 years old. Like that's annoying. Like come on, let's act our age. Act your age, walk your age, act your age in the spirit, act your age in your business, act your age in your mindset. Take off the adolescent mindset and truly walk in your true calling and your gift and your talents. Transition. Don't resist transition. It's a beautiful thing. It's inevitable. So you might as well let it happen and let it take its course. So I pray that you take that nugget and I pray that it blesses you. I can go on and on about transition, but I will stop there. Have an amazing week. Transition. Allow what God wants to do in your life take precedent over what you think that you can accomplish, because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you and who directs each and every one of your path. Allow him to. Trust him. Try Jesus today. I bet you, I guarantee you won't go back. Have an amazing day. God bless.